Hey my friends, welcome back to a new video. Today we are at such a beautiful place. We're close to this magnificent river and I have a very special message for you. A whole new era is opening for you. Things are finally falling into place and you're slowly beginning to notice that there's no need to worry. There's no need to worry. Rumi once said, the poet Rumi once said, the art of knowing is knowing what to ignore, right? The art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. So this is a reminder for you. You haven't come across this by accident. You've come across this because you're meant to see it, right? You're meant to hear it. So I want to remind you, my friend, just for this very moment, to notice how much you're worrying about something because you're not sure if it will turn out in your favor. Maybe you're not sure if everything with finances will turn out the way you would like. No, you're entering a whole new era in finances, in health, in relationships. There's a higher order that is taking place in your life. And all you really need to do at this point is to notice the things that are falling into place. Can you notice the things that are falling into place, my friend? Can you see them? Can you see what is unfolding? Can you shift your attention from what's falling apart to what is falling into place? Because, you know, the big picture of all challenges is that when things are falling apart, bigger things are falling into place. And what's bigger is unseen until we change the perspective, right? And to change the perspective, we need to move forward in life. So, to any of you who may be feeling stuck right now, just make sure that you begin to see more of this unconditional you, that you begin to see more of this unlimited part of life that is constant stream, constant motion. Things are constantly turning out for something greater. Things are constantly moving forward and you should as well. Everything, you see, here's a river. It's moving, it's flowing, streaming back into eternal ocean, right? Then because of the sun and the heat, it goes into the air and then we receive rain back in return, and everything is just a constant transformation. Life is about constant transformation, and what can help us to stay very aligned with it is to see what is not falling apart. There's always something that is not falling apart. You see, if I would stay here attached to a certain molecular structure that's just, you know, moving away, like, or I would see a fish, or I would see, you know, something, a piece in this water flowing downwards, I would say, oh no, it's gone. It was here and now it's gone. That's what happens when we get attached to something. It was here and now it's gone. But on a big picture, if you would see from the sky, all rivers are streaming into one ocean. An ocean, you know, slowly goes into the air, and there are clouds, and then there's rain, and you know, so everything can stay in balance. Everything in life can stay in a beautiful, perfect balance. So don't look on life, on your present situation so limitedly, from such a small perspective that you think what's gone is bad. What has left you is bad. People will leave you, and money will leave you, and certain things will, you know, disappear from your life because there's a bigger order that is taking place. So new people can enter your life, so more money can come to you, so better experiences can come to you, so you can slowly start to see there's a bigger order taking place, taking care of you. You're not alone here, my friend. Again, if you would look from a higher perspective, you would notice the right people are coming towards you. You're just not there yet. The right events are coming towards you. You're just not there yet. Money is coming. You're just not there yet. So I want to remind you, a new era is opening for you. And this new era will be just, more incredible things. But you are giving birth to them by seeing what is arising, by seeing what is growing within you, by noticing what to ignore, right? I said the art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. Plato said courage is knowing what not to be afraid of. That is courage. It is not ignoring fear. How can I not be afraid? It's not how can I not be afraid. It is how to notice what is not worthy of my energy, what is not worthy of my fear. Look, circumstances maybe haven't fallen into place yet. I shouldn't be afraid of not meeting the right events. I shouldn't be afraid of not believing into a bigger picture. I shouldn't be afraid of losing anything, because in eternal process there is no loss. There's only transition, only transformation. There is no loss. You can't lose anything, my friend. You can't lose anything, my friend. And once you understand that, you will notice it's just about walking. It's just about being. It's just about doing. It's about exploring your capacities, expanding yourself, right? What we've been talking in the previous video. So there is life that is taking care of you. And life from you wants, so you learn to experience it. You learn to experience life. So how can one experience life? Well, by exploring it, right? How can one become creative? By exploring your imagination, by practicing your gifts, like trying to do some art, writing, talking, exchanging information, right? That's how we start exploring something. So life from you wants you to explore it. Can you spend more time in nature? Can you travel a little bit more? Like, can you find this kind of places? You will notice, whoa, life is quite more beautiful than I ever thought. You know, when you come to places like this, you say, how haven't I found this kind of places before? And the answer is, I was not looking for them. So to experience life is to look for new opportunities, to look for new events. That's what stays. It's eternal. Constant journey, constant adventure, it's eternal. That's why I say to you, seek joy, because joy is experienced in new things, in an adventure, in surprises. Allow life to surprise you by walking towards surprises. Sometimes on this journey you may get hurt. No, the part of you that is getting hurt is not really what you think it is. It's your immature self that hasn't developed its understanding yet. So when something hurts you, it's not you that is hurting, really. It's just this immature part of you that seeks hurts, because through hurts you open up, and through the process of time you start to understand why these hurts needed to happen. So you recognize it's important to be hurt, it's important to be wounded, it's important to be triggered, it's important to be sometimes tricked, and sometimes hurt, and sometimes scammed, and all of that. It's important to experience that. So you also become more familiar with the dark aspect of life, which says there is no beautiful experiences if you don't experience very heavy and dark experiences. You will never appreciate beauty if you don't experience sorrow. If you never experience joy if you don't experience sorrow, right? You never experience immense creativity if you don't experience depression. So all great artists have been once on their journey depressed. All great adventurers have been once in their lives very stuck, very limited, and in a certain type of a prison. So I want to remind you to open up for a new era. This new era is bringing to you more adventure. It is bringing to you more opportunities. It is bringing to you more miraculous events. It is bringing to you more blessings, more abundance, more health, more laughter, more joy, more bliss, more beautiful people, more connection, because you're walking towards it. Maybe you still can't see this big picture that is forming in your life right now, but I want you to understand it's happening. It's happening. And life is guiding you, you see? If you're able to find peace inside your heart, life will be speaking to you. And peace is a choice. So to hear a voice of life, it's a choice to be at peace with yourself. And the voice that is heard is the voice of truth. So when you hear what you should do, you should follow it, because the truth is speaking to you. In order to discover it, you need to firstly hear it. You need to hear what to do. So when your body says to you, I should be more active, better listen to it. Because when you become more active, you will also become more in tuned. And when you become more in tuned, you will even listen more, hear more. And when you hear more, you will start to feel more guided. And when you start to feel more guided, you will make more better choices out of guidance. More better choices will bring more better results. More better results will bring more excitement and surprises. More surprises and excitement will bring more joy, more surprises, more gratitude, and it will just keep on going. Compounding effect, right? Adding up and adding up and adding up, and just experiencing more and more and more of all of that. So remember, my friend, a whole new era is opening up for you. As life is streaming forward, you're going towards everything that's meant for you. And what you need to see right at this point as well, my friend, is to see that your season of blooming is coming. And if the highest form of human beings is to flourish, then ask yourself what flourishing is for you. What flourishing is for you? What would it mean for me to flourish in life? What would it mean for me to flourish in life? Would it mean to take a better care of myself? Would it mean to be, to observe nature more, to see all these butterflies that are flying around me? Is this to know what's nonsense and to ignore what's draining your energy? Is this to not paying attention to meaningless things so you can protect your energy for what's actually meaningful? What is flourishing for you? To me, flourishing is waking up and knowing what would make an awesome day for me. I always have something to be excited about. I wake up and I ask myself, what can I be excited about today? So I actually focus on the things that will bring excitement into my life. Every single day I say, I want to make a message for you in flow state. I want to share with you something valuable. I want to experience nature in a very beautiful light. I want to experience some deep connections with others. What I'm excited about today is to experience myself in perfect health. What I'm excited about today is to see that things are falling into place. What I'm excited about today is to see signs that what I'm doing is valuable for others. I want to see people healing. I want to see people experiencing abundance and breakthroughs because I've chosen to share something with them. I want to see the fruits of my efforts. I want to see more of flourishing around me. What would create this day wonderful? What would create this day wonderful? What can I do? Where can I go? With whom can I talk to really get the most out of this day? That's how I start my day. So my mind is always turned towards the things that are the most, bright, the most powerful, the most exciting, the most incredible for me. So to anyone who may be feeling stuck right now, you're also stuck because you know that you don't experience life, you experience what you focus on. So if you're focusing on what's being stuck, you don't see the stream. You don't see the stream. You see the rocks. Look, they're still there. They're not moving with the stream. You're not a rock. You're not a rock, my friend. You're more like a leaf that's being placed by the wind on the river, and it goes on. You're like this leaf that goes on, streaming, flowing, getting new experiences. That's life, my friend. Maybe once upon a time you've been a rock and your job was to be somewhere rooted in a one place, but you're not a rock anymore, my friend. You're not a rock anymore, my friend. You have legs, you have hands, you have mind to think, you have eyes to see, you have mouth to speak, to ears to hear. So listen more. Listen more than you speak, right? Learn from others and move on. There's an art to letting go that says relax. Relax, there's not an end of the world if you haven't experienced what you've intending. Relax and move on. Focus on your goal. Focus on what you want to see, what you're seeking. Focus on these things and move towards them. That's what will open up a whole new journey for you, right? Don't be stuck. Move on. Move on, my friend. That's why it's so important, sometimes just sit down and relax your muscles. Just relax. Relax your face. Check out your posture. See who you are when you free your mind from your own prison. See who you are, Most of the time, prison is not made out of bars, but out of your own expectations and beliefs and thoughts and stories. That's why when you get in places like this, you recognize, oh, what I know, if it doesn't help me to grow, I should let go, right? If what you know doesn't help you to grow, you should let go, right? Isn't it? Again, the art of knowing is knowing what to ignore. Ignore the story that is not helping you to grow and evolve, right? If what you know is not helping you to grow, you should let go. This is the main idea for today. It rhymes, it came, and now you have it. So my friend, a whole new era is opening up for you. Doesn't matter how scared you may be right now, fear is fleeting. Knowledge will enlighten it. Experience will brighten it. Right? Fear is fleeting. If you do it anyway, you will notice I just needed to form a new pattern here. To see I'm more courageous than I thought I was. I can adapt to things better than I thought I could. And I'm learning faster than I ever thought I can. So, big challenge for many of you may be, it's so unpleasant to do something new. But more that is unpleasant, more that is painful, more rewarding it is. So it's like focusing on the reward or focusing on the pain. What will you choose? Reward will come if you embody, embrace the pain and do it anyway. More pain will come if you don't, right? If you stay where you are, you don't embrace your pain, there will be more pain. If you focus on the reward that may come with you embracing the pain, doing it anyway, setting a certain plan for yourself, sticking to it, more rewards will come. You see, nature is all about giving for receiving. When you give, you receive. When you give effort, when you give energy, when you do something, something equally valuable will come back to you. So now, my friend, a whole new era is opening up for you, and you are being ready to experience it. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope you found great value in today's message. I'm sending you lots of love, blessings, and power. Until next time, one love. Hey my friends, I hope you've enjoyed in today's video. I want to remind you that we've just opened a fresh new store called AttractPassion.com, where you can find all of my work. Original paintings, you can find prints of all of my art in different sizes, so go there and check it out, AttractPassion.com. If you will use the code PASSION15, PASSION15, you will get 15 off onto your first order. So go there and check it out. And to anyone who would love to work with me one-on-one, I'm offering one-on-one coaching. We have some free spots once again. You can go and check out the link in the description of this video where you can find everything there. So go and check it out. If you would like to do something with the inspiration that you feel right now, it will help you so much to transform your life. I want you to do something with it. If you feel inspired, you have to do something with it. So my friends, till next time, one love.